Hey everybody, let's get the second part of 22nd day. As you know, we have to monitor, observe, oversee each and everything, whatever is around us in a proper way. Whenever you are in any kind of field, so everyone needs monitoring, and observance, So experiments also needs. So that's why you have to sustain and maintain each and everything over here. Whenever you are engaged, that doesn't matter. But one thing you never have to forget that if you guys are thinking that we want to get something better from our career, and if a lot of people are over here that treating you in a negative way, let them do. We have to do something better for ahead of them, and then they come to uh well stuff with themselves, and that's himself herself, and that's it. We have to optimize something better in our life, and then well what will get what are you gonna get do you know the meaning of optimize? To make something best use of resources, so when you are actually in the process of optimizing something better in your life, then you feel like you know the scarcity of resources, and then you simply use the what the theory of scarcity, and you take each and everything over here and assume as like in the perspectives of economics, as a person, as you are the student of economics, so that's why you have to treat each and everything over here in a proper way. That's really matters for you and for other people. So that's why you have to engage in all these kinds of things, and just have to treat yourself with that kind of things, or considering yourself and keeping yourself at the high position is a kind of, to get something that shows that this is a symptoms that you are actually about 80% of reaching that your destinations or something like that. When you treat yourself with that kind of things, you are actually keeping yourself upping uh, on the top level. You have to keep. So if you want to get something better in your life, then you have to keep each and everything over here on the top of your life. So this is the true meaning of life. And lots of people are applying this theory, these mentalities in their into their life, so that's why they are getting successful in their life. So this truly matters for other people, and for the people who are not might have what they might have affected by all these kinds of things or something like that, but we're over here to get into that vibe that actually lead us toward our career, towards something we actually want to be in our life. So that's really matters for our career, for all other people. So always engage, always go through the way or path from where you can well um, see your career, or something like that. That's really matters for your career. You have to diversify. If you to spread risks, not putting. If what you will get after diversifying is not good habit, good things. You gotta spread risks among the people. Yes, diversifying is a kind of good things. Whenever it won't be only one person is not gonna affected by this, and this is gonna be simple for over everyone, but if only one person is gonna embrace these kinds of physical, financial loss, then they it might be a really wish, or something that it comes to like accumulate something wrong with other people. So that's why we have to accumulate it, every person over here, and then simply the load of that kind of uh, things, loss can be that can mitigate, reduce through that way. So you have to amortize. If you have to get loan from uh, other people or something like that, so if you, even if you can, then you have to do at any cost. What can you do if you have already taken a loan from other people? You have to repay, and if you are in the process of appraising other people, you have to what you have to appraise in a proper way. If you can, then people come to say, what a person is this? Who can't even appraise in a positive way? What he will get after from his life? Nothing. He's not gonna get anything from this way or something like that. So that's why we are in the process of leading ourselves in a proper way, something like that. So that's why we have to go through the way. Even we are in the process of not doing anything in our life, then what will expect? What other people will expect from us? Nothing. So that's why we have to authorize ourselves, and authorize our work or our activities and missions strategy, and then simply we have to benchmark, and then we can simply distinct. We feel like we'll get the distinction among that kind of things or something like that. And that is going to be really better fresh, and for the people who might not have nothing about it, and then simply, you can treat yourself with that vibe or something like that. That really matters over here, and always go through the vibe way. You have to capitalize someone. to provide capital to and take advantage. Whenever you are in the process of capitalizing, you feel like you did a great things. You are over here in the process of doing something great. And always remember, if you are not going through the way, then you guys are gonna feel like, even I did the best thing. I did best for myself, but I couldn't. So this doesn't matter. Always remember, you are over here to organize something better in your life. So always keep season everything over here in a proper way. And well, you have to confound. If you are actually keeping someone in a confusion or perplexed conditions, then it might not be better for other people. And you have to keep each and everything lucid, and then people come to what uh, demarcate demarcate in a proper way. They has to set boundaries over something like that, so they could able to gain the things, whatever you want to share among them, or something like that in a proper way. They come together. So that's why it is truly matters for other people, and for the people who are not over here to get that kind of things or something like that. So you have to what actual in a proper way, because you are over here to excelling yourself through that way or something like that. And then whenever you're feeling like nothing is going wrong, not everything is going wrong over here in that way, and you are feeling like it's against the things, nobody's caring about you, and just they just get stuck from this way or something like that. So even in that case, just stay calm, positive, and lead yourself through the vibe or something like that, from where you can say very from you can see the positivity or something like that. So always remember, you have to preclude these kinds of things or something like that. And you have to resign these kinds of things. Or if anything is gonna lead you towards somewhere, toward in a negative way, or they might have happen, it can be happen in your life. But always remember, you have to sanguine. Even if person is not, if anyone is like sanguine over here, optimistic or confident, then that person is gonna get something better from their life. And they has to say, if they are not gonna disperse, they are just what, they're only thinking about their career. They're not get rewarded by these kinds of things or something like that. They're always sticking on their what in their life. So this is not bad, so you have to authenticate all these kinds of things over here. And you have to what supervise each and everything proper way. That's really matters for you and for other people whoever is in the process of doing something better in their life. You have to underwrite to access or let's say financial risks or something like that. Have you ever imagining to get something better from your life? You can get, whenever you actually stabilizing something better from your life. And then you are actually keeping, to save in official, you have to intervene in your life. When you come to learn to tolerate, then you feel like what is whatever is any kind of complexity complete, perilous or devastating condition, and that is really your mind, your physical health, or something like that. But somehow you are tolerating. You learn to convince. So that's why that's really matters for you, kind of for other people who are learning over here in a proper way. That's what we can do. We have to forecast. Whenever we come to forecast in a proper way, that shows this is the symptoms that we can do something better for ourselves and for the people we are accepting something better from us. We have to go through the way, the path. We have to comply. Even if we can't comply these kinds of things in our life, then we come to feel like regret in our life. So that's why it is better. It is the better to treat ourselves in that way. So we always remember what you have to move toward your career through a positive vibe or that kind of way. And then you come to feel like that you did a great things. Whatever you perform in your life, that was really great. So always remember, uh, hard working in life is always a crucial component. And staying in discipline is a kind of well an appreciating component in life. So always remember, if a person has learned to stay in discipline, then nobody can dominate that person. Because he already knows that the 80% of life, he's actually in the process of getting, and he has to get. And what I have to do, anything. You have to optimize your research. If even anything is over here limited, but you have to optimize in a proper way. And then just learn to what arrandize something better in your life. And then you feel you're actually engaged in a positive way. And that's what these kinds of things, and that's it.